So, first question of the night is, when did you guys get into music, either performing or just picking up an instrument?
Right before middle school, I started playing guitar, and I started playing in a band in middle school. And then Drew and I started Wunderbar at the end of my high school career. And then got involved in the local DIY music scene, the punk scene. Started going to shows at this place called What We Talk About a lot. When I was a senior, went to a place called Black Lodge. Everyone thought it was weird that there was this little kid at the shows, but I still went. Yeah.
Alright. Drew, anything different, or?
Yeah, pretty much the same, but I've been playing drums instead. And yeah, same deal with the young kid at the show.
Zach, what about you?
I've been playing since I was a little baby boy. Because my dad is a drummer, so like he just kind of forced me to play drums. There was just a drum set in the house, and then I played forever, like from age like 1.
Zach's really good.
And then I switched to guitar in like middle school. And then now I play bass. You can play guitar, you can play bass.
Zach's like the Steve Vai of the group.
Yeah, I've served with aliens all the time.
Alright. Versus Ralph Macchio and guitar battles. Alright, second question. Could local music thrive without house shows?
No. I mean, unless clubs just changed.
Right.
But, no. Definitely not.
Yeah,
Definitely
I don't know.
not.
I think
Not possible.
Lots of house shows and those kind of things are a budding ground for new bands and like established bands.
Yeah.
It's just like a communal gathering.
And it's like a safe space to try, like like the formative period of becoming a band and,
Definitely.
growing.
Right. It's not as structured as like,
Exactly.
a venue like Shea Stadium. Like,
Yeah.
it's just
There's
kind of
less
more access. Yeah.
And less expectation. These clubs. I mean, it's a business. There's an expectation for you to make money and all that jazz. So.
All right. Yeah, and I'll just go to the final question of how important is local music?
Therapeutic, I guess. Really.
Yeah.
A thing to do.
Yeah,
For some
thing
people.
to be a part of.
Yeah, definitely. I don't know. That's such a very, very like big question.
Yeah, because I mean the reason I ask this is because there's like some people that like have never been to one show and are just kind of
really?
like I always say to them like, well, you got to start somewhere, and like I think the best spot is to start to check out your local music scene, because you'll never know like what bands are just lurking around.
Yeah, no, and
Support like the Sox.
it's just like an environmental thing where I'm just so into so many Boston bands now, just because.
Right.
Or just bands from the Northeast too, just because they're around. I hear them a lot.
Yeah.
Start listening to their records.
The thing I always like step back and appreciate is just how interconnected the community is. Yeah.
I mean, it totally is, dude. It's like that's what's cool about touring is you're talking to someone and then you realize that like an entire circle of the same people, just because there's this like entire circuit of musicians and just like people that are involved in like underground and DIY music, and that it's very close knit.
Yeah.
When you really start talking to people.
Yeah, definitely.
So no, I think it's a super positive thing to get involved with. And Boston Hassle, great example. Bufu, another great example. Alston Pudding. I think I'm forgetting one or two, but good organizations trying to do a good thing.